Yo, Hicks, something big is in the air!
It's the alien flying queen and her gruesome gorillas.
Hello, all of you YouTube maniacs, and tonight I have something very special for you. Something very special in store. I recently went and did a Craigslist deal, and it has been some time since I have done a toy pickups video. And I had a couple of people asking about it. I had retired them a while ago, but this one I felt like the mighty need to do so. So, before I go on, I wanted to show you just one of the things that got picked up in this lot. As you can see, aliens. Ugh. Wait a minute. I'll get back to you guys in just a second. Alright, now, as everyone can see, and hopefully my camera doesn't decide to take a header, I'm going to be washing these aliens. And there's a good reason for that. All that's in here is a little bit of white vinegar, and it's going to be Dawn dish soap. See, my biggest problem doing this, though, is the fact that some of these toys are hollow, and I don't want water in them forever. But I guess we'll see how this works. Alright, I'm going to put in the dish soap. Some of these just want to float. They don't want to stay. They don't want to go down to actually soak. So, and I got an old toothbrush here to scrub them. And I've used this method for these types of things before. And it seems to work pretty well. So, I also got the toothbrush here. And we'll just add some of that green goodness there. Otherwise, they would not have been getting all that money that they got out of me for these toys. Now, to be honest, it wasn't a lot. It was 20 bucks. But once I get everybody washed down here, we'll get back to the regular goings on and lookings over of these aliens. And while I'm at it, I guess I could sing the alien song. Oh, this is the way we wash our aliens, wash our aliens, wash our aliens. This is the way we wash our aliens so early in the evening. I'm just being silly. Alright, that's about as done as she's gonna get. Now this one, I think this is the one that's in better shape of the two. Yep, got both hands on the front there, if you can see that. Ugh. So nasty. See, what I wanted to do was I wanted to trade and sell these things with people. But you just can't do that with them smelling like smoke. And I'm just hoping that this actually helps get rid of that god-awful smell. See, I'm not a smoker, and I never do plan to be. So, there's that. And I will see you guys back in the video in a few minutes here. Alright, now we're back. Now I'm going to finish up what I started with my Predator bathing last night. Well, Predator and Aliens. As I mentioned, I had recently gotten a large collection of Aliens and Predator figures. And unfortunately, when I had started this video, I sniffed them and they smelled like the awful, acrid smell of smoke. So, we had to go take a little bath. And now I'm going to show you what I ended up getting. But first, before I show you all the aliens, yeah, I know, I'm keeping you in suspense here. I am going to show you some other stuff that I had picked up before I got this alien lot. And trust me, there's a whole bunch of alien stuff, so I'll try to go quickly, but some of these things I'd like to throw an image either here or here for you guys to see, and to see the original packaging, how it looked in that packaging. But yeah, alright. This guy, I got him at a, it was a church rummage sale. Or no, actually, I think it was for Relay for Life. I got him for 10 cents. He is actually I think some sort of raptor from Jurassic Park 3, I think. It's got an action feature. But as you can see, he's missing the upper part of his head. So I got him for a dime, so that's no big deal, I guess. And I'll just show them to you. We got, I think this is Animal. Either this is Animal or Hawk. You can comment below if you know who it is. It's from the Road Warriors or the Legion of Doom, depending on where you saw them. He's got rubbery arms, so I really don't know a lot about him. I know my cousin, Danny, Little Dan, and Patrick, if you guys are watching this, yeah, you guys can identify him for me. Okay, here's Jake the Snake Roberts. He's from the 90s. He has an action feature where he punches like that. We have, well, if you don't know who this is, you probably really aren't an action figure collector or, you know, enjoy action figures, period. It's He-Man, if you don't know. And as you can see, it looks like his nose is bit off a little bit there. But, yeah. Now, all these came from the same place, and I bought them for 50 cents each, so that was a really good score. Next, we have two things that I found on the same day at the thrift store here in town, the Salvation Army, and I was really excited about this. I like these toys. This right here is Frankie Stein's pet. His name escapes me at the moment, for Monster High, and this is one of those ones that was made individually. I'll probably have a picture of him in the original package around here somewhere. You know, it's all floating around me. Just really nicely made. The dolls themselves are not that great, though. They fall apart really easily. But I got that. That was nice. And this was a nice little gem that I found at the thrift store. I wanted to go there today, but I just didn't feel like walking in 90-degree weather. It's Don Carnage from Tailspin, and he's actually made by Playmates. And if you don't know, Playmates are the people who make the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys. And there's his tail. His tail's really loose, but the rest of the joint's really nice. And I guess lately here, Disney stuff like this has been going up in value big time, but you know, that's staying with me. Okay, so there's those. I wanted to mention all that. Now I guess I'll get to the aliens and the predators. And even after bathing them, there's still a little bit of smoke on them, but if I do list a bunch of the predators and stuff at auction, I will make sure to mention that, you know, these have been cleaned and they came from a smoker's household. I did the best I could, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so first we have, well, I guess we'll go with both. First we have two Flying Alien Queens. I was really excited to get these. Again, I can still smell the smoke faintly, but not nearly as bad as it was when I first got them. As you can see, one has her arms, the other one long since missing the arms, but both of their action features work. I really love their tails, the way that they look there. I'll throw an image somewhere here about that. So I got those. Now, as far as the predators go, I don't know a lot about them, so I'm just going to be displaying them one at a time. And if you guys know who they are and what line they came from or whatever, just feel free to comment on it. First we have this guy. His tendrils or whatever, they actually move. They have an action feature like this. I don't know, really weird toy. Definitely Predator. Another Predator. This guy's gold. He's got a really long ponytail going on there. Another Predator. I actually have two of this one as well. The other one, I'll show you what's up with that. He is... Oh, wait a minute. I might have different variants on these or something, because... me see if I can find him. Yep, I'm pretty sure this is the one. Yeah, I have 2 of these, and one of them is missing his head, as you can see. I can only assume that someone played a little too hard with these when they were growing up, and this guy lost his head. But I'd imagine if you had a whole bunch of aliens and predators, you could play with this one and be like, well, he lost his head. He died in battle. Oh, so tragic. Okay, anyway. Next we have... You know, this might actually be a 3rd version of this Predator. No, different hairstyles. But the sculpts on the bodies look very similar. This Predator is like probably the most common one you'll find when it comes to this line. Kenner is the one who made these, if you're curious. Next we have this guy, and I do not think he came from any of the Predator lines or anything like that. He looks like Broforce. There you go, Mike. Next we have a Mantis alien. And I really liked these weird variants on the alien toys. Like insects and mixing them with other types of aliens and things like that. Just really neat. Other creatures. He doesn't really have that much of a smoke smell. And if you're wondering what that was, it was it's a dry cleaner sheet. Apparently this stuff absorbs smoke. So most of these, before I try to sell them or whatever, like I said, they're going to stay in a box for a while. And hopefully it'll absorb all the odors. Next we have this one, and this one is one of my, by far, favorite ones out of this line for this action feature right here. Ta-da! You pop that back, and then they go right down. It's like switchblade hair. Very cool. Again, all by Kenner. Here's one of the masks for the Predators. Just making sure my camera's still on. Next we have, this was an oddity, but I asked him if I could buy this from him as well because he was selling the compound that this went with. And again, let me know in the comments if this originally had a frill. This is a G1 Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. So I don't know if it had a frill or not. He's in pretty good shape, and he has a small action feature. I think that was also Kenner. Let's see. Well, I don't know. I won't be able to tell, but I think he also screeched at some point, but since I washed him last night, probably not now. Here's another one, a snake alien. I actually have a bunch of this toy. I have this toy in the original packaging. I have this toy like this. Here's its action feature. And I have another one of this, and this one is a little damaged, and it's leaking water. Oh, God, that's so gross. Actually, kind of cool. But, yeah, that's from me washing it last night. I guess a little water got stuck up in there. Next, we have the Alien Queen Facehugger. And this one is actually kind of rare. Kind of hard to find. Alright. I'll see if I can get the action feature to work. There we go. Not much action to it. I think it might actually be broke a little bit, but that's okay, because this is one that I'm keeping for my collection. Okay. Again, I already showed you this one. Yeah, I got a lot of duplicates of these. Again, another one of that one. Here's another one. Here is the Gorilla Alien. This one also spits water, but luckily there is no water in its head right now, so we don't need to worry about that. Here's one action feature of it, and I'm not going to squeeze the head because I don't want to wet the camera. Just in case there is still water in there. I actually have one of these. I think these are called the Bull Alien, or Bashing Alien, or something like that. But yeah, you do that. You pop the head in place, and as you saw, it springs forward like that. Pretty cool. This one is a glow-in-the-dark alien. I think that... And it's got, like, a chunk of a... Or glow-in-the-dark predator, excuse me. And it's got a chunk of an alien on the side there that it ripped off as a trophy, I would assume. But yes, this one does glow in the dark. And... there's a bunch of accessories here. And I assume they go to the Predators. In fact, I'm pretty sure they go to the Predators. Alright. This one I think goes to a Marvel toy. Again, let me know if you know. This one, I am not sure. I think a Predator. This one, oh, definitely a Predator because that's like a blade or something. It snaps into the side of it. Nope, not Predator. Predator mask or helmet? Yeah, mask. 2 guns. This one actually looks like a molded skull turned into a gun. And finally, 2 blades. See, they move. And I hope that wasn't too fast for you guys, but I mean, like I said, there was a lot of these toys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll come back again. If I get another large toy haul like this, I'll be sure to make another video. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.